Welcome to Inspection and Diagnostics for the OBD2 test presentation. This presentation will cover pollution history and concerns, as well as explained OBD2 and its objectives. It will help you understand the inspection process and give an overview of strategies for diagnosing a vehicle's emissions-related faults. To start, let's talk about the history of air pollution. While it has existed since the beginning of time, cities and the vehicles within them have caused an exponential increase to air pollution in the last century. During the early 1950s, California scientists began researching the effects and possible control strategies for smog. Researchers in California realized that vehicles were a major source of air pollution and began to require emissions controls on vehicles. Recognizing that other states had similar air pollution problems, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, adopted their own regulations. Because California had regulations prior to the federal requirements, they are allowed to keep their own vehicle emissions control regulations. This is why we have both California vehicles and 49 state vehicles, otherwise known as federal vehicles. 50 state vehicles are certified to both U.S. EPA and California standards. The California vehicle standards, used by 13 states including Vermont, may have an extended emissions control system warranty, which is a valuable benefit to Vermonters. Most of the public is unaware of this benefit. Ground-level ozone is the primary pollutant of concern. Oxides of nitrogen and hydrocarbons, which are emitted from vehicles, as well as other sources, form ozone when combined with air and sunlight. Particulate matter, otherwise known as PM or particles, mostly comes from diesel vehicles, although some gasoline-fueled vehicles with direct injection engines create particles as well. In the last 10 years, we have seen new regulations requiring emissions controls of heavy-duty trucks, such as diesel particulate filters, or DPFs, and selective catalytic reduction catalysts, called SCR catalysts, resulting in cleaner diesel vehicles. Carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and lead do not pose significant problems in Vermont, due in large part to the effectiveness of vehicle emissions controls. Other toxic and carcinogenic air pollutants, such as benzene, are a significant concern in Vermont because they are known or suspected of causing cancer and pose a threat even at very low levels. The vehicle inspection program helps ensure that emissions of toxic pollutants are minimized. So now that you know more about pollutants, let's look at the impacts they have. Ozone is a problem because it affects public health and can cause damage to plants and materials. The US EPA has set a standard of 75 parts per billion as the maximum concentration to be allowed in the air to protect public health. Vermont needs to maintain several strategies, including the vehicle inspection program, in order to avoid exceeding the current ozone standard. A primary purpose of the Vermont Vehicle Inspection Program is to help ensure that vehicle emissions control systems are working as designed. Vermont has inspections performed at private facilities, and the state allows testing and repairs to take place at the same facility. The program is enforced by requiring vehicles which pass inspection to display a sticker indicating compliance with both safety and emissions requirements. All vehicles in Vermont receive a safety test. All vehicles receive a visual emissions inspection for a catalyst, if equipped, and a fuel cap. Gas vehicles built in 1996 or later, and diesel vehicles built in 1997 or later that meet certain weight requirements also receive an OBD2 emissions test. Onboard diagnostics, or OBD systems, are an electronic means to control engine functions, monitor the vehicle emissions control system, and assist with diagnosing emissions control and engine problems. It was developed as a way for a vehicle to monitor its own emissions and immediately let a vehicle owner know when there is a problem. This allows problems to be detected between emissions inspections so that vehicle owners will be more likely to get repairs when problems occur and they are less expensive to fix, rather than waiting until they grow into larger, more expensive issues. Vehicles equipped with OBD2 include most gasoline and diesel-fueled vehicles up to 14,000 pounds GVWR. OBD2 uses standardized communication protocols to vehicle computers through a common standardized connector, so all vehicles respond to the same question in the same way. The 16-pin Diagnostic Link Connector, or DLC, has 7 standardized pin assignments, with the remaining 9 being left for vehicle manufacturer-specific use. Pin 16 in the connector provides power, meaning that the scan tool does not need its own power source. Vehicles 2008 and newer all use the electronic language called Control Area Network, or CAN. Older models may speak one of the 5 different languages. The language a vehicle speaks is based on its age and make, and the scan tool recognizes all electronic languages regardless of vehicle make, model, and year. Because the communication protocols are standardized by vehicle year, make, and model, the state can use the communication language a vehicle speaks during the test to detect fraud, if the vehicle's language is incorrect or changes between inspections. In order to pass an OBD2 inspection, communication between the vehicle and the scan tool is required. If a vehicle fails due to non-communication, but the failures are only on one communication protocol, this could indicate a problem with the scan tool. OBD2 emissions inspections are simple, fast, and economical, providing large environmental and health benefits for all Vermonters. The proper functioning of the vehicle emissions control system is determined by the OBD2 in the vehicle and is not dependent upon a technician's judgment. The overall pass or fail decision is also electronically determined by the inspection software. However, the status of the check engine light, or MIL, lets the vehicle owner know before the test if they may pass or fail the emissions inspection. Emissions-related problems are indicated by the MIL being illuminated. The only reason the check engine light will come on is if there is an emissions control system problem. It is important to help motorists understand why the check engine light is critical to preventing high emissions and high-cost repairs. If a vehicle is under warranty and the check engine light comes on, the vehicle manufacturer is obligated to make the repairs to the vehicle for free to turn the light off. No matter how long it takes or how much it costs, there is no financial impact to the vehicle owner during the warranty period. At the end of the inspection, the AVIP inspection tablets will determine automatically if the vehicle passes or fails the inspection. In order to pass the inspection, the engine check engine light must work, must not be illuminated while the vehicle is running, the DLC must be accessible and communicate with the scan tool. The vehicle must have fewer than 2 monitors not ready, and the MIL must not be commanded on. Some vehicles are excluded from certain test requirements, and the AVIP inspection tablets will recognize these vehicles. If a vehicle has less than 1,000 miles, it is excluded from the readiness requirements, as are certain vehicles which are known to never report being ready. When a vehicle fails for its OBD2 inspection, it often means the vehicle needs service or repairs. Some of these repairs may be covered under the vehicle's warranty, so it is important to check the warranty status of failing vehicles. If a vehicle appears to still be under warranty, advise the vehicle's owner to contact the local dealership to see if the repair is covered under warranty. If it is, the repair will be at no cost to the motorist. If the repairs would not be covered under the vehicle warranty, and you have the skills and equipment necessary to do so, your shop can make the repairs. However, if you cannot make the repairs in your shop, there are some shops that specialize in repairs of emissions control systems. Referrals to these shops may be a good alternative. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, or DTC, will point you to the best diagnostic process to follow. You can find diagnostic flow diagrams at the vehicle manufacturer's website and many other repair support websites. Other OBD2 diagnostic resources include Vermont's diagnostic training, ASE training, which includes the A1 engine repair A6 Electrical Electronic Systems, and A8 Engine Performance Certifications. Also available as part of the ASE training are the T1 Medium Heavy Duty Truck Gasoline Engines, T6 Medium Heavy Duty Truck Electrical Electronic Systems, and L1 Advanced Engine Performance Specialist Certifications. AA1car.com offers free OBD diagnostic overview material, and general OBD2 information can be found online at obdii.com. There are many websites that offer simple diagnostics based on DTCs, including obd-codes.com.